For 15 years, I've been in the insurance business, going all the way back to 2008. I have seen several cycles of insurance and rates up and down, and different markets open and close. And I read an article in the Wall Street Journal that was similar to an article I read in some other in Bloomberg. Still, they're just highlighting and remarking on the fact that all the rates for all the carriers across all lines of business have gone up. And they talk about all the excuses like the cost of cars and the parts and supply chain and their reinsurance cost. They just all valid points to be made, but they're all excuses. Excuse. And everybody who's anybody who pays a bill knows that it's just gone up. It's just more expensive. And it makes sense. I mean, if the cars cost more and it costs more to fix them, even if the amount of accidents stayed equal, just the cost to fix them would go up because, like we said, those costs have increased. So the rates are going up. But in some cases, it does seem unjust because we know when they overcharge and then they reap all these profits, they don't give it back when that happens. And we're all, the consumer's the one who's stuck paying these high, ridiculous rates, which got me thinking. And what really got me thinking was when I was reading this Wall Street article, I read they're quoting CEO after CEO from one company after the other, and they're all giving different examples and excuses for why the rates are up and they're doing this and they're doing that, or why they're getting out of this market, etc., etc. And I'm thinking, I would be curious to know, in disclosure, I'm not leveling any accusations at all, but it would seem in the spirit of transparency and in the spirit of goodwill that we are reassured that these companies are not colluding to keep rates high, that they are not colluding amongst themselves to raise prices. You know what I mean? I'm curious, Mr. Congressman, Congresswoman out there, Mr. Mrs. Senator out there. I'm curious to know. I mean, insurance is highly regulated. All right, there's insurance. There's departments of insurance in every state, and it's regulated fairly well, I guess, or quite a bit. But at the same time, I have a sneaky suspicion that if a well-funded investigation was to be had into these companies regarding alleged price fixing, collusion to raise rates, keep rates high, inflate rates, etc., I just want to know. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I hope that this is an unfounded fear that I have or concern, and that they could easily disprove it. I'm hoping we'll find out. I mean, I know we're not going to find out. I mean, nobody is going to respond to. We need to do Well, listen, you know what, folks? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write a letter. I'm going to write a letter to my congressman, Michael Cloud, and see what he says. And then I hope he responds. This would be great content. I hope he responds to my concern of price fixing and collusion for pricing within the major insurance carriers in the U.S. I'm curious to know what kind of oversight is done on that. And again, I could be completely wrong, but I'd be happy to know. So, folks, I'm going to bring that to you. This is a whole new level, whole new aspect of Jamin's Daily, some investigative journalism, folks, bringing you some hard-hitting information that affects you. All right? So, stay tuned. Jamin's Daily. Find me on Facebook. Be my friend. Like, share, subscribe. Trying to hit 300 subscribers by the end of January 2024. Till the next time, stay tuned because the best is yet to come.